1 minute remaining.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Seconds remaining.
Splashed.
Fox 2. Job well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Caution. Pull up.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight Commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try to be a hero. I want you to make it back in one piece, you hear?
Pull up.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Skull warning. Skull warning.
Seawater at Gunther Bay. I am Princess Rosa Cassette Delise of the Kingdom of Erusia.
Skull warning. Caution. Pull up.
Citizens of Erusia.
Quickly as speed picks up.
Trigger, your call sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back. Mage 2, clear for takeoff. The situation is tight. It's a hell of a welcoming party. We have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2, altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa, looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, form up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You fly with me now. That's what it means to be in an element. You gotta keep an eye out for enemy bombers.
Still just a tiny bit shaky on the post-stall maneuvers. Like stunt flying that you would never try and do online, and obviously not in probably a real combat scenario. Although you can use some of these in some specific situations. Like when I would use the Cobra or the Coldit whenever I'm going over the top of an enemy. and I'm going into a loop, and I hit up, I decrease my, or I freaking pitch upward, lower my airspeed. Once I start to get more toward the upward part of the arc, and I really pay attention to my airspeed at that point, because once I drop that thing below 500, you're in post-stall maneuver territory, and you really want to do that almost as much as you're about to be back a level again. It's like right before you would end the loop is when you hit it, and it would just flatten out and drop your aircraft down like a hovercraft. I do a lot of really low flying though, and like low altitude. Woo! That was close. A lot of really low flying maneuvering and stuff like that, like low altitude maneuvering, because it trashes people's missile shots. They don't get second passes, and because if it's really dangerous for you, then it's even more for them, especially if they're not comfortable flying that low, which most people aren't. It's usually just the spammiest of spammers who are anywhere near comfortable with going down low like that. Went ahead and finally turned the music back on, because when you're just watching it just to see how you do and how you maneuver,
Okay, here we go. Looks like bombers have been located.
it's no good
It's showtime, Trigger. Let's see if you can handle the spotlight.
to have all that stuff off. It's just
You're a
kind
good
of
pilot.
empty.
So I told him. I had to fill an empty spot, so play along. It's still a leash, though.
Locked.
Okay, so I wasn't too far off from him. Like if I can make him lose airspeed a lot faster. See, flipping it right
Bomber
over
confirmed.
once you actually are about to level off.
Not bad, Mage 2.
Can let you get an
Trigger,
early
switch your radar.
lock
See if you can locate the enemy.
or an advantageous
There
angle
it is, sitting there all pretty, just waiting to be taken.
on your opponent while he's still in the middle of doing his loop, or while he's trying to pass you with some sort of ambush-like tactic. And let you counter pretty quick. really crazy water effects. It's a lot more like the real ocean than it has in past games.
Harbor fuel storage is intact. It's asking for another round. All escorts follow up for another attack. Point is 835.
Watch out for the support aircraft.
Alright, here we go.
Not getting away.
Unnecessarily showy maneuvers in close quarters, just kind of things I wanted to see things I wanted to see because I have no idea what the movement looks like to other players or what it looks like relative to the target. I think I do it again as well.
Enemy missile detected.
Yep. See, that time it was a bit early, but the lock came at a good time because I had good enough range.
Enemy support eliminated. This should make the job easier. Destroy the target.
But you would want to be a lot closer so you don't lose your target.
I've got him in my sights.
This is the part where I tried to see how firing the missile from underneath would do whenever you hit the post-fall maneuver, hit the Cobra. Because it worked when I did the Arsenal Bird, and that was the obvious work because of the target I was firing at. But I wondered how the quick maneuver air-to-air missiles would track a regular moving target. You know, which is usually be from the rear, the fuselage. Yeah. Freaking aft fuselage is usually where it would track. So I wanted to see if it would strike mid or if it would strike aft, or because if it went aft, it would completely miss. And it completely missed, which told me don't go try and eliminate regular aircraft. Fighters like you would the Arsenal Bird's last little generator. And that was me attempting to hit the post-stall maneuver and come back and fire a missile at a target, you know, heading toward me, pretty much creating a head-on situation where I have a split second to acquire the target, fire, and respond to them fire in turn by making a minor adjustment
Mage 2, targets in range.
and
Bombers.
avoid their
Carrier,
missile.
stay calm. You got this. I know the kid's shown some promise, but let's remember, he's still barely gotten his feet wet.
It's a good thing you can use to catch an opponent off guard if they're really chasing you hard. If you got a good head start. But otherwise, you know, it's not really something you need to use. But they have a mod for that freaking target acquisition. It's stupid that they have that system in place, a mod system. But like I always say, I understand why they did it. One, it's a system they're familiar with. They know how to make that system. But also, people want to fly their favorite aircrafts and they don't want to be completely outclassed in every way by someone who's going to go grab an F-22 like I have in this mission, as opposed to the guy flying my wing who's going to back me up on an F-16. He doesn't want to be destroyed by the opponent in the F-22 or be left in the dust by his lead. So it's like they were like, oh yeah, well let's have them upgrade so that they're a little bit more competitive, or so that they can dogfight with everyone. And I'm like, and that makes sense, but it kind of takes away some significance of earning the aircraft itself, except for its weapon system and its ability to maintain stability at really low airspeeds and out of the post-stall, or even the ability to post-stall.
Copy that. It's a bomber and an escort.
Whoa there, Trigger. Settle down. Mage 2, maintain your element with Mage 1. Do not break off. Mage 1, make sure he doesn't do anything stupid. Wilco. Golem 2, let's maintain element.
Copy that, Commander. I've got your 6 covered, sir.
Radio.
Golem, Mage, 2 new enemy groups.
This is HQ. Attention all combat groups. Are there any drones? Verify.
Drones? Are you kidding me right now? Jesus, this is the kind of shit that really chaps my ass. UAVs? I can't tell them apart.
Not easy at that distance to keep with an opponent. Not easy at all. Every tremor, wiggle, every twitch of the rudder, of the stick, it's all noticed. It's all in there. And it throws you off majorly. You see, I lost him a few times. Lost him. And the computer does some actually smart things that I didn't expect. They started to really take advantage of the physics of the game, although there's no reason why this should work on me given the aircraft I have and its capabilities. There are just a few situations where you see he's driving me upward into the sky, and then he would turn around right afterwards and try and pitch the nose down toward the ground and increase speed. So I'm lowering my speed, and then all of a sudden he goes down, he increases speed, then he levels off, and then he levels off to get me to chase a little bit more, I guess, while he's making his speed go up, and all of a sudden he pitches it far down,
Target is down.
hoping that I'm igniting the afterburners, causing me to overshoot him as he then lowers his speed after pitching a nose. Like he damn near comes to a stop. It's so stupid how the CPU gets such maneuverability.
Harbor facilities and carrier destroyed. I'd call that mission accomplished. We're still got half our baggage. Empty it as the hangar runways.
Mage 2's bandit confirmed down.
They converted with their own payload.
Don't let them destroy the harbor!
H2.
Where the hell are our fighters? The harbor's under heavy fire!
Bomber is down. One remaining.
These are the
Mage
ones
2,
where
keep your
they
focus. You got this.
fly a bit more. They really went out of their way to waste my time.
Hesitating for a split second could be the difference between life and death. Stay sharp, think fast.
Roger that.
Beautiful.
3 minutes remaining.
I have no idea if you'll phase through the disintegrating aircraft
Locked on.
after you've blown it up. I have no idea. So I always move out of the way. Like right after, or right as I would pass them.
Behind target and ready to attack.
Post-all maneuver.
They fled to the clouds.
Mage 2, you've iced up. 2 minutes remaining. Mage 2, locked.
At that point, I think I literally had a minute left. Or I think I took him out, and it was like 30
minute
seconds.
remaining.
Yeah, I had a minute left, and I was just like, alright, I'm going back to missiles.
Bandit acquired. Firing. Enemy missile closing. Breaking.
Seconds remaining.
Splashed.
Shame you can't record free flight.
Fox 2.
That way you can really see how you fly.
Well done. All bombers are down. Our radar shows no sign of bandits. You're in the clear.
Good going, Mage 2. Flight commander looks like he's got what it takes. Let's slow down. It's just one sortie. Don't try one piece, you hear?
Straight down, and jackknifing like that.
Yeah, I gotta side with the boss man on this.
Column Squadron, this is HQ. Did you confirm any drones?
What's the deal with all the drones?
Column 1, return to base and report for debriefing.
Seawater at Gunther Bay.
That was one where I literally almost crashed. I was just like, oh crap, let me do some crazy stuff.
Kingdom of Erusia. Citizens of Erusia.
That smoke did not count on that obscuring
Call
everything.
sign is Mage 2. Verify and read back.
Cats are making weird noises.
Situation is tight.
Yeah.
It's a hell of a welcoming party, but we have faith in you. Good luck.
Control, do me a favor and get that bird in the air ASAP.
Mage 2 altitude restriction is lifted. Good luck.
The carrier. Whoa. Looks like the harbor's taken a lot of damage.
Can't have any more casualties. Time to stop the bullshit. Mage 2, warm up with Mage 1. All aircraft, let's do this. Golem Squadron, it's go time.
Roger that.
Going for understood.
This is the AWACS Skykeeper. Take down all unidentified bombers. They don't have many escorts. They hit our radars hard in the last attack. Expect the worst and stay sharp.
Wilco. Trigger, I'm your wingman. You're flying with me now. That's what it means to be in an element.
Fast forward to what I believe is my favorite part of all that stunt-like flying, that stunt flying. It's probably the part where I go flying around the mountain, or that island. No, it's not a mountain, it's islands. And then I nearly touched the ground with that post-all maneuver. It was just really close. Stupid cats. Curiosity kills the cats. It does. And they act like I'm the monster for enforcing my own rules. Dip down in there nice and low. Touching the ground. All of a sudden I hit it right out here. Look at that. Ooh. Scrape the ground. Yeah. It's cool enough for me. It's like wallpaper material type stuff. Yeah, good stuff.